Good morning. So, I wanted to talk about roses. Like, I wanna, I want people to be as interested in the little rose as I am. If you are interested in heart health or connecting to the heart, or um, just having an astringent or just a lovely flower to play with, like holly hobby. I mean, whatever your interest is in flowers and roses, maybe you could go pick you some too. So, what I do is I pick wild roses. I don't grow them. I do grow some, but I don't pick those. Although I could, because a rose is a rose is a rose. It really don't matter. That's kind of the best part, is as long as you're not treating that rose bush with herbicides and pesticides. It doesn't matter if it's a rose from the wild or a rose from your backyard, as long as it's good and clean and healthy rose bush that you have not treated with anything, because if you're going to make a product out of it, okay, that's the key. So I go and pick wild roses. This is not the multiflora rose, which is only like a 5 petal rose. However, it's still a rose that got naturalized, right? And these are very mildly scented. I mean, you can smell rose, but it's not like a very strong scent of rose, which is not, that's just a benefit of rose that is nice, but it's not that's not important. The scent is not important unless you're trying to make something for a taste. Then yeah, it might be a little more important. Otherwise, yeah, you're going for what you're doing is you're collecting the petals, because this is where the flavor is. This is where the benefits are this time of the year. Although you can eat the leaves and you can do things with the leaves. It's just not necessarily worth it. But anyway, I make a tincture out of these. I also make a jelly out of these. I also am going to make a cordial this year. I probably am not going to make the jelly this year because I still have a lot from last year that didn't sell, because I think a lot of people are afraid it might taste a little like rose. It doesn't though, because it's not flavorful. Anyway, so the benefits of making a tincture, or having the benefits of using a tincture, would be for heart health, for calming of the nerves, for your entire nervous system, okay, not just your calming yourself down, although it is good for that. It's good for calming your body down. So whether that's digestive or inflammation or your mind or just your nervous system. It's a nervine, is what it's called. So there's that benefit. You, if you make a tea out of fresh flowers, then you're also capturing all the like vitamin C that's offered in it. Vitamin C is one of the first vitamins that easily gets destroyed in anything you make. So the only way you're going to capture most vitamin C is if it's fresh. And that goes for anything. So there's that. So the cordial I'm going to make this year, what you do is, it's very much like the tincture, except it is so you take say a quart-sized jar, you fill it full of your rose petals, not tightly packed, but full, okay? And then you put about 2/3 vodka, 100 proof vodka, and about 1/3 of a high quality honey, and you get it all mixed up, okay? You want the honey in last, not first. You put the vodka in first because you want the honey to kind of be able to flow through. It's a lot easier to get mixed up that way than if the honey's at the bottom. Just saying, okay? that way it can work itself through the alcohol in the plants a little better. Then you don't have to, go stir it up or whatever. So anyway, you've got that that cordial, and you can use that in making drinks and or just sipping on like for like a sore throat, because it is really good for mouth and throat health. So if you have a really sore throat, you could use that cordial to make a drink with, or just to use it kind of like a cough syrup and just to coat your throat or mouth. So it's really good for mouth health. It's good for tight lungs. Oh, puppy, I see you in the corner. It's good for tight lungs. So when you've got inflammation in your lungs, it helps to relax that. And I think that's about all that I can think of. I did write down. Yeah, that's it. That was all. Yeah. So you can, puppy, I see you. You can make a tincture. You always want to use fresh also, because when you're using fresh, you're capturing all of the plants you're capturing everything it has to offer you in its best stage. So you could take that right there, and you could boil you some water, and you could put you some. And when I say you wanted to make a cup of tea, you would use about that much. That's about it. That's all you need. And you would just put, like, after your water steeps and gets ready, you would just put this in your cup and put your hot water over it, let it steep there for about 10 minutes, and you can eat them. You don't have to strain it, or you could just strain it. That would be the quickest and easiest way to get it into your system. And you can also smoke it. You can dry it, and it's a great smoking herb for the same properties for the nervines. So, got a lot of things you can do with roses. You can also just enjoy it, like drive by it, look at it, take a picture of it. I do that too. But I have a lot you can also put it in, like, buy you some high quality witch hazel and take that witch hazel and fill it full of rose petals and infuse that for a couple weeks, and then strain it and use that as a facial toner. It's awesome. You can save the tea and make soap with it like I do. That's awesome. Whatever you want to do. It's lots. This is one of my favorites. I get excited. I get excited when I get to go pick it. I get excited to talk about it. Who don't get excited about a rose, Peace.